Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome into our beginners training circuit here. New space here setting up. Get used to it as we grow upon it over the next few weeks or so. But welcome into our class. Go ahead and get your mats, get your everything that you need, your water, all the things you need for this class tonight is set up and ready to go. And we're going to be back on to get this warm-up started in about the next 60 seconds. So as I said before, welcome in. Hope you've been having a good day, and if not, we're looking to make it a lot better right now. So see you back here in about 60 seconds.
Welcome in to our beginners training circuit, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to love, share, and tag 2 people that you think would be interested in tonight's workout. We are going to get started with the warm-up here, so make sure that your spaces are prepared. You guys know we just came from Indianapolis and moved to St. Petersburg, Florida, and our truck with all our gym equipment has not arrived yet. So instead of exercise mats, when we get down on the floor for some of the core movements or whatever we're doing today that would need that, we're going to be using blankets instead. So don't think that we're crazy, guys. If you have a gym mat, go ahead and use that. We'll be replacing these with gym mats soon. But for now, we got to protect our knees on this hard floor.
All right, guys, jumping into it 2 rounds here. Shoulder taps and lateral lunges, finishing off with a 25-second plank. First thing first, we're going to do 20 shoulder taps. So get down, push-up plank position on the floor. Hands and feet are going to be separated as much as you need to get that nice, stable core positioning here. And from there, without turning over the hips, we're just going to bring the hands up over the shoulders, keeping those hips from swaying side to side or turning over entirely. And we're going to go 10 taps on each side, 20 all together, keeping that stable position. Next up from there, we're going to go into our lateral lunges, so standing up nice and tall. And we're going to go one leg at a time, and you can start with a nice big wide split stance. And we're just going to favor one side at a time, so as those feet are spread, just going to shift that weight to the right, pushing the hips behind the toe, keeping the heel down on that right side of the foot, since that's the side you're pushing to, and also trying to remain upright there from the torso on up. So we're going to go 5 each way. focusing one side at a time, so we're not going to alternate. Once you complete that 5 on one side, go ahead and start the next 5 on the other. Last but certainly not least, we're going to get down on those hands or elbows, and we're going to do a plank. All right, hold it for 25 seconds. Again, this is only our warm-up, so we don't need anything too much more extensive than that. So get down on all fours again, going down to the elbows for the most advanced. You're just going to bring those feet up, nice and parallel to the floor. And remember, the closer your feet are, the more pressure you will apply to that midsection. So try to keep that area real tight. If you find yourself struggling, go ahead and lift up to the hands and separate those feet some, finding a nice, good, comfortable position, but still challenging for your current fitness level. We're only going to hold there for 25 seconds, so give it your very best, but don't burn out just yet. You got a lot more to go as this class goes on. So we got shoulder taps, we got lateral lunges, and we have a plank. Let's go ahead and get this first round started. 20 shoulder taps.
But guys, and if this is too hard for you, you can always come down to your knees or elevate your hands on a surface.
All right, round 1, 20 shoulder taps. Feet are spread, hands apart, and let's begin. Halfway. And good. Next up, lateral lunges. And remember, we just got to favor one side here at a time. All right, starting off to our right, ready, and begin. Make sure you're pushing those hips behind you, keeping that knee from shifting past that knee. That knee from shifting past the toe.
Other side, guys. Keep that chest forward, shoulders back. And if you're feeling a little weird on balance, guys, just grab a hold of a wall.
Yep, you could do that also. Next up here, 25-second plank. Get my timer ready. We're going down in 3, 2, and let's go.
All right, guys. Nice steady position here. Just holding. Whole body
Be sure
should
that
be
you're
straight.
breathing.
We want your body, your hips parallel to the ground, guys. So whole body is parallel to the floor.
7 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. All right. 1 down, 1 more to go. Let's go ahead and get right back into it. We got 20 more shoulder taps. Now that you're a little warm, now you got a little bit better idea of what's going on here. Let's try to clean it up, take it up just a level up. Nothing too crazy though. This is still just our warm up. So ready? And round 2. Tight core.
Good. Got it.
All right, laterals 5 and 5. Tapering one side at a time. And go. Push through that heel. And switch it.
Good transition. Get down as low as you can go. And excellent. Bring it all the way down to the ground for a plank.
All right, timer's going. And now. Ten seconds in.
You got it, team. Hang in there. Nice and strong.
7, 5, 3, 2, time. All right.
All right, guys. Looking good. Feeling great. That completes our warm-up, guys. If you have completed the warm-up, go ahead and drop that flex arm emoji so we know that you guys are done. And as always, make sure you love, share, and tag 2 people that you think would be interested in tonight's free workout.
All right, guys, go ahead and get you a drink of water, catch your breath. We'll be back on with instructions on this main circuit for tonight's class in about 1 minute. See you again soon.
you listen up because the first movement is coming your way.
All right, guys, let's do it. So 4 exercises tonight, 3 rounds. First one up is going to be very simple, very basic. We're going into a regular push-up. No shoulder taps, no high knees, no leg jumps, just a basic push-up here. So we're going to get down in push-up plank position just as we did with those shoulder taps. Leading with the chest, keeping the hips parallel to the floor. You're going to breathe in as you lower that chest down. Powering back through those palms, bringing that weight back up to the top. We're going to do 12 reps there. Guys, if that full layout is a little bit much for you, no worries. Go ahead and jump down to those knees. Take a half your body weight out. Continue to lead with the chest. Continue to remain parallel to the ground underneath you. And breathe in as you lower yourself down. Breathe out as you push back to the top. If you somehow have an elevated surface as you see here, you can line yourself up there as well. Continue to lead with the chest. Take the full body with you as you go all the way down, all the way back up. Regardless of whatever variation you do, you have 12 repetitions. 12 repetitions. Movement number 2, power squats, one of my favorites. This one is really going to drive that heart rate up here in the center of the workout. So you're going to start feet together. You're going to jump out into a squat motion, heels flat, jumping back in, and repeating. All right? So from the front as you see, feet together, feet out. If that jumping motion is a little much for you, you're not quite ready, no worries. You can always step sideways to the right, squat, feet back together, step left, and squat. All right, so you want to alternate in between which leg you're stepping out with, from right leg squat, left leg out squat. All right, a little bit more timing there, but still very effective. And if that's where you are, stay there, stay focused, and don't do anything extra that you're quite not ready for. Slowly build yourself up. Next up, we're going to do shoulder taps into a half burpee. So you're going to stay on the ground entirely with this one. I could just call it a leg jump, but we're going to go shoulder, shoulder. Then we're going to jump those feet in together and back out. All right. So just as you saw there, shoulder, shoulder. Knees jump in the chest and back out. If you need to, just like with other moves, you can still go down. Use those knees on the end portion. So as you go shoulder tap, bring those legs up, jump those feet in, and back out. And if jumping those legs in and out is too hard for you, you can still step leg in and then jump those legs out or step those legs out. Just try to challenge yourself at some portion. Don't let it be completely easy where you settle in for the most easiest progression that you can do. Challenge yourself there with that movement. So shoulder, shoulder, jump in, jump out. All of that is going to be 1 rep, and we're going to do 10 total. All right, 10 total. Next up, we're going to get into our lateral lunges with an overhead raise. And just like with our warm-up, we're not going to alternate. We're going to stay at one side at a time. Wide split stance. And as you shift that way over just like we did, go ahead and shift over. You're going to raise those arms up as high as you can, feeling that pull and the lats. Really nice and tight. Keep those arms straight. And only go as high as your body's ready to allow. So try not to bend at the arms to compensate for getting those arms higher. Go as high as your body's ready to go today. No problems with it. Again, like I mentioned earlier, build yourself up. So lunge over, arm raise. Once you complete 6 to the right or left, go ahead and switch over and favor that next side, all right? So we're going to get 12 reps total, 6 each way. And as you see from the side, notice how that heel is still flat and that knee isn't shifting past the toe, and she's pushing those hips behind her, still as if she's having a seated motion at the same time. So that is our warm-up, our workout. We got 3 rounds, 12 push-ups, 20 power squats, 10 shoulder taps with the half burpee. All of those motions is 1 rep. And then as you just saw there, lateral lunge into an overhead arm raise. All right, so working on those lats and helping out with that range of motion and mobility entirely. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. No more time to waste. 12 push-ups followed by 20 power squats.
All right, guys, I am pumped. I'm ready to get this workout in. 12 push-ups, get whatever variation you need. And we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1.
Guys, make sure you breathe in as you go down. Breathe out as you push back up to the top. Really important. Let that oxygen in the lungs to strain. Try not to strain. Be strong here. Be strong. Next up, we're going into 20 power squats. You want to start with your feet together here, and then jump out into that jump out into that squat form. So ready, set, and go.
20 reps, guys.
Halfway.
Breathe.
Perfect, perfect. All right, that heart rate should have risen now. Should be breathing a little bit harder. Good job there. Next up, we're going into those shoulder taps, into the half burpees. Keep those hips tight. Try not to turn them over on the shoulder tap, and then get those knees as tucked into that chest as you possibly can. 10 reps. All right, ready, and go.
Halfway.
Woo. All right, last but certainly not least, lunges into an overhead raise. 6 reps each side. Keep that heel flat. Get those arms as high as you can, keeping those arms straight. All right, ready? And to the right side first, and go. All right, switching over to the left, and we're off. Two, and 1. All right, guys, there you have it. That's the end of tonight's workout. See you back Thursday. Same time, same place. You know we just playing. Round 1 is in the books. Grab your drink, catch your breath. Round 2 is coming up.
All right, guys, see you back here shortly. All right, guys, you should be recovered and ready for round number 2 here. We're going to get right into it with those push-ups.
All right, 12 more. Got to have a little bit of a sweat going. I know I sure do. All right, here, 12 more. Breathe in as you go down. Breathe out as you power back up. Keep those hips sturdy. Lead with the chest. Let your chest be the first thing down. Don't let it be the hips. Should be an arc in your lower back. Ready, set, go. Breathe. Breathe.
Feel it. We're gonna get a good one in today and get back on track here. If you guys have been inconsistent lately, day one.
All right, 20 power squats. Ready, set, go. Make sure those heels are flat when you squat. Try not to squat on your toes.
Halfway.
I know this is just our beginner's class, but these shoulder taps and half burpees, I don't like them. But you know what that means? That means I probably need to do a lot more of them because it's something there that I'm struggling with that I need to work on. So I guess more power to it. 10 reps, shoulder to shoulder, jump those knees in, jump out. And I did mention when you're stepping or jumping out, be sure that your core is sturdy and you're not dipping the lower back, all right? Always in control, 10 reps.
I'm gonna challenge you guys real quick. If you are stepping forward or back, make sure that you switch the leg you are favoring halfway in so you're not just being dependent on your strong side. All right, guys, 10 reps total in 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Flat legs and shoulders tonight, guys. You feeling it? You guys are feeling it as much as we are. Go ahead and drop that fire emoji as soon as you get the chance. We do have lateral lunges with the overhead raise coming up. Nate's turning up the fan.
It's already maxed out. Should have opened another one of these windows. Ain't as bad as it was earlier. All right, lateral lunges this time. Let's go ahead and start left.
Okay, the good thing is we do these at nighttime,
Yes.
or else we would be dying. All right, 6 on each.
All right, to the left side first, and let's go.
Don't worry about where your arm placement is. As long as you're keeping them straight and getting up as high as you can go. That's what we're looking for.
Going over to the right.
Keep pushing those hips back.
Ah! 2 down, 1 to go. Now I feel like I just hit my second win, and I can go for another 2-3 hours.
Uh-oh.
I'm just bullshitting. I'll see you back here in 6 minutes.
Okay, he's not. We're not going over an hour, guys. Don't worry about that. Drop that fire emoji, guys. Like I said, if you are feeling the burn in your legs and your shoulders, that's where I'm feeling it the most. Hit up the comment section. We'll be right here for round number 3.
About halfway, guys, another 30 seconds. Get that water, catch that breath. One more time through with these movements. One more time through.
We got Lisa in the comment section saying how much she loves us, but she hates us right now. Trust me when I say I'm not too happy about this right now either. I've been taking too much time off, so I'm feeling it just as much as you guys are.
All right. We can't put much in here to do this stuff. All right, guys. Last time through, the last 12 push-ups. Lead with the chest. You know what to do. Less talk for me, more movement for all of us. Last time, ready, set, go. Breathe in on the way down. Good. Breathe in, guys. Lead with that chest. It's round 3. So if you're slowing down, you're fatiguing, maybe you need to go to your knees or elevate your hands for a few reps. That is expected if you're challenging yourself. Your muscles should be breaking down, and you should be able to do it as easy as you did when we first started, all right? That is common use. That lets you know that you are getting something out of it. You're actually breaking muscle down, and what we're doing tonight is effective. 20 power squats, last 20, ready, and exactly, back up. Lord, I've been like this the whole time. Damn near fell out the window about a couple different times already.
So damn dramatic.
Shit.
Dad, I think I gained about 5 pounds in spicy chicken sauce. I gotta stop here. Alright, power squats.
Ready, and go. Alright, definitely my least favorite portion coming up. Shoulder taps into the half burpee. I ain't even gonna say nothing else, just get it done.
Completely off topic. There's a lot of pollen right now in Florida. Didn't notice it at all. My mom texted me right before the boot camp and was like, are the kids and you and Nate fine? The pollen's so bad, it's stuck to our car and it's everywhere. It's really bad this year. Ever since then, I feel like I have a tickle in my throat. I'm thinking about it nonstop.
I haven't seen it yet. Hell, maybe I don't even know what I'm looking at just yet. Who knows? Last 10 of these though. Let's get these done. Let's put these goddamn things in our past.
Whoop, whoop.
Alright, ready? You gonna back up? Hey.
I just like to be close to you.
Alright, and go.
Hey. Ooh. I should be halfway or close to it. Daniel really looking like a weirdo. We got a neighbor, yards are connected in the back. Older man. He's probably looking at you creeping through the windows just now, like, what the heck? Who are these people? Not who are these people? Who's this guy?
I'm lost out of breath. Alright.
Too bad. We're going on to the lateral lunges with the overhead raise.
You know I like to do this. Let me present you with a challenge. Alternate all 12 reps if you can. Going right to left, left to right. Get that arm raise up as far as you can each and every rep. Maintaining straight arms as much as possible. I'm going to start right, then I'm going to go alternate left.
I feel like I'm sliding. Nate!
Slide over there.
I'm not going to hit Roxy. My feet slide. I got to give myself room to slide on over.
Alright. And we are.
Ooh.
Halfway. One more.
See how my feet are sliding? I can't do the splits. This is not good. Ugh.
Call the paramedics. Just got to get stuck.
Yeah, that was going to be bad, guys. It's going to be ugly, real ugly.
Alright, first half of the workout's done, or technically the second, depending on how you feel about the warm-up. See you back in about a minute 30, give you a little more time to keep working. If you are, and then catch your breath. Just got a little bit of abs left to do, and that's gonna go a lot faster than everything else. So see you back here soon.
Guys, we're making great time. We do have 3 rounds of core coming up, so let's go ahead and get into these demonstrations so we can knock this out and just have that much more time to recover and stretch. We got these windows open, so all these bugs are coming in here now. So if you see us swatting, that's what it is.
All right, guys, probably need your mats here for this next portion coming up. So starting off, going right down in the push-up plank position, we have mountain climbers. So push-up plank position, we're gonna start with one leg staggered in, one leg out. And from there, we're just gonna shift those legs, driving that knee into chest, trying to keep the hips low. Hands are right outside the armpits, keeping them at about shoulder base, all right? So we got 30 repetitions there. Each and every leg switch is 1 rep. So getting about 15 on each side for that total of 30. Next up, you're gonna flip over on your back into a short clutter kick. So laying flat, toes are gonna be pushed out away from you. You're gonna bring those feet halfway up off the ground. And from there, we're just gonna start short fluttering, keeping that constant tension there on those lower core muscles as you just constantly kick those feet. Toes stay pointed, and if that's too much for you on the lower back level, but seeing that your core probably isn't ready for that amount of distance, bring those legs up higher till you get to a point that's still challenging, but a little bit more comfortable for you, and you can still create that same motion and get that same effect. The stronger you are, the lower your legs should be. All right, keep that in mind. The lower you are to the floor, the more tension, the more pressure you will apply within your core. Last but not least, leg lifts. We're gonna start off with the feet high up in the air over the body. Toes pointed away from you still. And from there, you're just gonna drop those legs down and bring them back up. And just like I mentioned with those flutters, the lower you go, the harder it'll be. So if you can't get as low to the ground, no worries. You're starting up high, maybe you only come halfway, maybe you go a little bit deeper, but find a level that's comfortable, but still challenging for you. And we have 15 reps there. So 30 mountain climbers, 30 short flutter kicks. That's about 15 each leg with both of those moves, and then 15 total leg lifts. And if 2 feet is too much for you, 1 leg rested, 1 leg up, and still going at the same rate. Get about 7 on each leg for a total of 14, since there's no way that we can really create 15 reps with both legs together, all right? So 7 and 7 on singles, 15 all together, and that's gonna be our leg lifts. Let's go ahead and finish this thing out and wrap up tonight.
I'm gonna do mountain climbing. I was hoping I didn't have to get up yet.
It's time to shut this.
Too many bugs coming in.
All right, guys, 30 mountain climbers here to start off. Damn, that echo got loud.
Guys, our whole house echoes. Eventually we're gonna get rugs to help with the noise control here, but just bear with us until then. I don't even know if you can hear it. Can you guys hear us echoing, or can we just hear ourselves? All right, guys, mountain climbers, 30 reps.
you are, the more pressure you will feel. There you go. And 15 leg lifts, same thing. The lower you go, the more you will feel. Start from the top and work your way down. Alright, one round down, 2 more to go here. And as you know, if you've been doing this with us for a while, once we get here, we just like to kind of keep going, keep that pressure on, and then kind of use this as a burnout to the end. Just kind of push yourself on this final portion until you pretty much got nothing left in the tank. Alright, so 30 more mountain climbers.
Alright guys, I'm ready.
Alright, 30 more.
Like I'm showing too much.
This girl just taking all the space.
I don't look like wrong for all this jumping, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to face you guys and show you more than what you're wanting to see.
Oh man, I can just stay here right now.
I feel like I'm getting too old to be getting on this hard ground like this.
Yeah, guys, this floor is hard.
Hard.
Alright, 30 flutters.
Breathe.
All right, one more time through.
are done, and grab your water, bring it back to your mat because you're